You want to learn about some buildings? Okay, here we go! So humans have always been creative creatures. We love to build unique and beautiful things, an excellent example of which is architecture. There are amazing structures all over the world that stand as a testament to mankind's ingenuity and creativity. In fact, some of them look more like artwork than they do buildings, so much so that some don't even look real. So this week, I gathered the most intriguing examples of structures ever made by humans. So here they are, the 10 most amazing buildings in the world. Number 1 are cubic houses. Located in Rotterdam, Netherlands, these buildings are actually a set of homes designed in the shape of giant cubes. Designed in 1977, these homes are situated over hexagonal pylons, forming what the architect calls a forest of cubes, with the homes themselves representing abstract trees. The homes have 3 floors with a total apartment space of about 100 square meters, but unfortunately, around a quarter of the space is unusable because of the design. These homes are super cool, but living there is purely a novelty. I mean, not only is 1/4 of the space unusable, but it's located directly above a subway station, so noise is always going to be an issue. But hey, who needs sleep when you live in a cube? Number 2 is the dancing house. Located in Prague, Czech Republic, is a house designed to look like 2 people dancing. In fact, its former name was Fred and Ginger, named after Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. With just over 4,000 square meters of space, this house was designed in the deconstructivist style in 1992. It was extremely controversial at the time, as it obviously stands out a lot from the rest of the buildings in the area. Its 2 central bodies are supported by 99 concrete panels, each with a different shape and dimension. One of the coolest things about it is that at the top it has a large twisted structure of metal, nicknamed the Medusa. You know, for all the praise and awards that the architects got for this place, how awesome would it be if it was just something that they jokingly drew up one night while they were hammered? Hey look, I drew myself as a building. We should totally make this. Number 3 is the Stone House. Located in the Fath Mountains in northern Portugal is a house that looks like it's straight out of the Flintstones. Built in 1974 between 4 boulders and linked with concrete mix, the home is rumored to be inspired by the original Flintstones cartoon. Just like ordinary homes, it has a front door, a roof, and windows. The house has no electricity, but it has a relatively comfortable interior with a fireplace and even a swimming pool cut out of one of the boulders. It's a big tourist attraction with thousands of people traveling to see it annually. Cool place, but it was clearly made for a hipster. I mean, no one else would ever choose to live there. Yes, well, I basically live in a boulder. I mean, there's no electricity, but traditional forms of energy are too mainstream anyways. Number 4 is the Crooked Little House. Located in Sopot, Poland, is a house that looks like it's straight out of Alice in Wonderland. Built in 2004, this building is 4,000 square meters and has been called an architectural marvel. Its designers were inspired by the fairy tale illustrations from the books of their childhood. Interestingly, it's designed with the same architecture as the surrounding buildings, just with a warped look. Yet another popular tourist attraction, it's surrounded by restaurants, bars, and shops, and has become the most photographed building in Poland. Something tells me these guys were a little too inspired by Alice in Wonderland, specifically the smoking and the mushrooms part. I mean, look at that place. They had to have been high to design that. Number 5 is Capitol Gate. Located in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, this 53,100 square meter building was given the nickname of the Leaning Tower of Abu Dhabi, and for good reason. Leaning at an incredible 18 degrees, this skyscraper was certified in 2010 by the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's furthest leaning man-made tower. To put that into perspective, the Leaning Tower of Pisa currently leans at just under 4 degrees, meaning that the Capitol Gate has a 4.5 times greater lean. Its design is what keeps it from toppling over. Not only is it heavily anchored to the ground, but it uses a technique called a pre-cambered core, using an off-center core of concrete reinforced with steel. I'd love to visit this place, but the only problem is I'm afraid of heights, so I'd probably lose my mind if there was even the slightest gust of wind. Yeah, no thanks. Number 6 is the Piano House. Located in Huainan, China, is a building shaped like a giant glittering grand piano and violin. Constructed in 2007, both the piano and the violin were built on a true 50:1 scale, likely making them the largest 2-scale instruments in the world. The entrance to the building is through the violin, which has stairs and an elevator. Tourists frequent the area, especially at night, when fluorescent lighting outlines the entire building. Surprisingly, it isn't used for anything musical at all. In fact, it's used as a showroom by city planners to show off their designs. Wow, what a waste! Why isn't this building being used as the National Musical Arts Center or something? Come on, China, some things are a given, oh damn! Number 7 is Antilla. Located in Mumbai, India, is a house like no other. Let me repeat that. this massive structure is not a skyscraper, it's a house. The home belongs to the 19th richest man in the world, Indian businessman Mukesh Ambani, whose net worth was estimated at $23.6 billion in 2014. Built in 2010, this 27-story building is the world's first billion-dollar house with a total cost of just under $2 billion. Every single floor has something different, everything from a ballroom to a gym, and is completely decked out with the finest decorations like crystal chandeliers. But here's the kicker, Ambani and his family refuse to move into the building because they're afraid it'll bring them bad luck. I know, just take a moment to marinate on that. Wow, it takes some serious superstition to drop $2 billion on a house only to then be like, you know what? Number 8 is the Sharp Center for Design. Located in Toronto, Canada, is an incredible building that looks like a giant tabletop. The Sharp Center for Design is an expansion added to the Ontario College for Art and Design in 2004. It consists of a box 4 stories off the ground supported by multicolored pillars at different angles. As a building that sticks out from the rest in the area for obvious reasons, it's received multiple awards for its unique design. Again, another building that I just would not feel comfortable in despite the fact that I know it's safe. It looks like it's being held up by Tinker Toy sticks. If you don't know what that is, Google it. Number 9 is the Kansas City Library. Located in Kansas City, United States, is a building that's known as one of the most unique in the world. The exterior of the building features a community bookshelf designed to showcase the spines of 22 books as selected by the citizens of Kansas City. Each book spine is about 8 meters by 3 meters. The bookshelf, built in 2004, features the titles of real books, including Romeo and Juliet, Lord of the Rings, and To Kill a Mockingbird. This is a very cool building. I especially like the community participation part of the construction. If I were there, I would have suggested Say Cheese and Die or Monster Blood. The Goosebumps book series. Best books ever written. And number 10, the Crazy House. Located in Dalat, Vietnam, is a building described by its designer as a fairy tale house. This expressionist building's overall design resembles a giant tree with other elements of nature such as animals, spiderwebs, caves, and mushrooms. Opened in 1990, this 5-story house was inspired by the natural environment around Dalat. It's just as amazing inside with handcrafted pieces of furniture in bizarre shapes. It's popular with tourists who can spend up to $63 a night to stay in the house. I'm down with all that, except the spiders. I cannot wake up to Charlotte's Web staring back at me. That is a no-go. I don't like spiders. And that's it, guys. Of course, there were multiple buildings that didn't quite make the list. One important honorable mention is the dynamic tower in the United Arab Emirates. It's still being constructed, but when it's done, it's going to be mind-blowing. Google it, it's amazing. And before I let you go, I just wanted to let you all know that I have an Instagram account. Unlike a lot of people that only use it to post food pictures, I actually use it to post exclusive pictures that I don't post anywhere else. So if you guys want to check that out, the link will be in the description. The username is Matthew Santoro. Be sure to add me. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, please share it on Facebook and Twitter and give that like button a click. And I will see you all back here next Saturday with a brand new video, baby. Have a great weekend. Peace. Instagram selfie time. It's beautiful. Time to pick a filter! Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please remember to click that big red subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. I release a new video every Saturday. And don't forget to add me to Instagram because I be using it all the time. In fact, that picture I just took is actually going on my Instagram. It's quite lovely, so go check it out. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye!